Hello, I'm Mercury.
And I'm Lennon.
And welcome to the Opinionists.
Today we'll be talking about music. And specifically, have old bands been forgotten?
Yes.
Oh, God.
No, they haven't.
They haven't, but we're talking about this because of a...
Basically, do you want to explain the...
Yeah, you go for it.
So, basically, we were at our local tavern and we were ordering a few jars when
A young gentleman.
a young gentleman approached us and asked us, do we know who Queen are? And, of course, we know who Queen are. Yes. He had no idea at all. Basically, it started because someone came in with a It's a Kind of Magic top on.
Yeah.
And not a clue. He didn't have a fucking Scooby bastard do who Queen were.
Which I call him Calvin.
Calvin, yeah, we'll call him Calvin. Calvin is a fucking idiot, right? If you're listening to this, Calvin...
We love you, mate.
We do love you. Keep serving the beer because you're doing a great job. However, we then started to list songs for him.
And we even played one.
He didn't know what Bohemian Rhapsody was. He didn't know We Will Rock You, but he knew another one, Bites the Dust.
Yes.
So, what we're going to ponder today is he just, sorry Calvin, a fucking idiot, or is this actually happening?
Because I got introduced to Queen via my dad, and he would play it for me, and all this, and I got basically addicted to the songs. But I've listened to a few Beatles. I haven't listened to any of the Who. I've listened to Bob.
I apologise. I'm very popular. I will now put it onto vibrate.
So I grew up on Queen, and I listened to a few of the Beatles, nothing much of the Who. I did listen to Bob Marley and the Wailers, but I'm getting the feeling that people cling on to one thing in particular. With Bob Marley, people know the artist and some of the songs, but some songs are mistaken for his. Like, Don't Worry, Be Happy. People keep thinking that's Bob Marley when it's not.
I generally thought that was Bob Marley.
No, it's not.
Oh dear. I'm just like Calvin.
But I think with Queen, Queen's basically well known, but I think some people are like, oh, I love this song. Did you know it's by Queen? Wait, what? Even though Freddie's voice is so known.
Like you, Queen was probably a massive part of my going to trips to Wales and we're blaring Queen, and we asked our mate Calvin. So because we explained that they are one of probably the biggest bands, if not the biggest, to come out of Britain. We asked who he thought. He said Westlife or Take That. Take That, I can give him a bit. I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, Take That, all right.
There are several worse options.
But, God, I just think, like you say, they listen to a song and go, oh, banger. And then, like, not a clue who it is. Not a fucking clue. Like, do you know the song Maria?
Yes.
Who's it by? Blondie. See? And you could do the same, because I think it's...
Like, obviously I could say Three Little Birds. Do you know who that's
Bob
by?
Marley.
Yes, that's Bob Marley.
Yeah, 1 point, 1 point.
Yeah, 1 point.
Can I have a point, please, in the corner? Thank you.
I want a point.
Get a question right. You fucked on yours. Do you want an easy one?
Yeah,
an easy one. Who sang
You're going to say easy and I'm going to fuck this up.
2 out of 3 Ain't Bad? Dun 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 dun.
I don't know.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know.
Meatloaf.
No. Okay, I'm not going to do this anymore.
Do I get another point for...
Yes, you get another...
Put another point in the corner, please. Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna carry on, move on for this competition. He wins, and he wins. He can discuss the next topic.
Yay. But I also think of
popular today, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I had
Episode 2, fucked it.
fucked it.
But I think that with today's artists, we'll call them. So I don't know, for the likes of Bieber or this is not a plug. I'm just listing artists. Doesn't mean I like them. Fucking hell. Bieber and I don't know, Rita Ora or Billie Eilish or whatever the fuck her name is. Post Malone. They've all got huge online presences.
Which was something that wasn't there.
Which wasn't it? Like the most they got is like Top of the Pops. Like you're going to appear on Top of the Pops. Oh, okay. Or like a radio segment where you can't see them.
Yeah.
You can recognise. You might be able to recognise their songs and how they sing, but you don't know who they are.
Like the thing is with today, like these artists have got like 10 million subscribers.
Oh yeah, huge.
10 million like followers and subscribers on YouTube and all this stuff. Like I think Billie Eilish's Bad Guy is on like hundreds of millions of fucking views on YouTube, and it's ridiculous.
I feel like you can't justify that. I know that they're like huge and their songs are really popular and what they do is really good and they are talented, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But God, why are people's need, which we'll get on in the next episode, in more depth, but what is the need for people to go and like these artists? Because they're not going to do anything like mad. The most they're going to do is a selfie going, oh, I'm in Orlando.
Yeah.
Yay! Sweetheart, nobody gives a damn. Tell Scott I do give a damn.
Yeah, like, I understand why people like the artist stuff and whatever, but like, there's a far cry from liking it and then being like obsessed with it, because I'm seeing... did you see like people dressing up like artists nowadays?
Oh man,
like the videos are like pretending to be Ed Sheeran, pretending to be Billie Eilish, pretending to be KSI, you know, and then like, okay, well, why?
So I've just done a little scroll on the gram.
Yeah.
Rita Ora has 16 million followers on Instagram.
16 million.
16 million.
Can she get that many album sales these days?
That's what I was just thinking. And
oh god.
We'll go with Justin Bieber. 127 million.
Check Post Malone.
Good God. Post Malone.
Stop giving him money for fun. I'm not talking about Post Malone. I'm talking about Justin Bieber.
20.1 million followers.
Fucking ridiculous. Check out... Queen's got an official Instagram.
And Queen has 3.7 million.
What the
See, this is what I mean. So, like, people don't... They know these people because of their status. And I feel like that's probably why. Like, if we would have asked Calvin, who's Post Malone, he'd have just fucking gone, oh, he's this guy and he does this. Where if you ask me, I can't name you one Post Malone song.
I don't listen to new music. Some of it's good. I can get down to it to some degree.
Like I don't mind some of Rita Ora's shit when it comes on the radio. I'm like, oh, that's all right. Yeah. I feel like I've read this thing on Facebook and it's the most true thing I've ever heard. The older you get, the better smooth radio becomes. And it's so fucking true.
Oh, God.
Like, God, I fucking hate Capital. And I fucking hate BBC One.
Yeah.
I literally, it's Heart or fucking Smooth. And I'm going with Smooth.
Yeah.
But, again, I think that's more of a generational...
Like, the music we grew up to wasn't bad. Because we had, like, Tiny when he was doing this bit. We had, what's his name? Was it Nia? No, it's not Nia. Yeah, Nia. We had Nia. Then we had like some great bangers, and Rihanna when she was doing some of the new stuff.
Ed Sheeran when he was doing all his love soppy bollocks. That was
and
alright.
that was good. And as much as like I'm not saying grime is bad, Grime's. I like Grime.
Oh, Grime had like a massive. I mean, look at Stormzy.
Stormzy's great.
Look at Stormzy.
Even I can't take. I'm not saying I don't like him, but I can't take anything from him and adapt that to my thing.
He is the musical
he's
rags to riches.
Yeah, rags to riches story.
We've kind of hit the nail on the head with the reason why these artists aren't going to be forgotten. Eventually over time, people are gonna go.
Yeah, over time I get that, but like.
But I feel like for us, in like, I don't know, 30 years, we're going to have the same discussion, but people are still going to remember who Post Malone was because of his online presence, because of his media and...
Oh, yeah.
Like, could you imagine if the Beatles had an Instagram account or a Twitter account or...
I swear the Beatles are probably on Insta.
They probably are.
They're probably on it.
But I mean, like, if they were still
like, if back in the day, if this was a thing,
mainstream, not like an account made by the band, because
like someone who's coming up just like not before it happening, but like while social media was coming a thing, and then unfortunately he passed away. Michael Jackson, he's forever now a household name. That's never going to be.
I mean, not necessarily for the.
Not necessarily just for his music, which we will not discuss about here, but
the fact that he's.
Yeah.
Are we seriously not gonna?
We can if you want.
The Beatles have 2.8 million.
See, this is ridiculous now.
You know what? 2.8 and 1. I've now followed the Beatles. John Lennon's official account, 1.6 million. I mean, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, for like, you could imagine us lot getting that. That'd be mad. But
yeah,
for someone as big, you're like, well, I do think that the whole problem is the internet. It's just not giving. I mean, in a way, it's helped keep songs alive. Like, for example, you got all the Vivos now and stuff like that. And I think the films. I mean, God, Bohemian Rhapsody. Did you?
Yeah.
I presume you have watched.
I have watched it.
If you haven't, please,
Watch
God, watch it. It's fantastic.
The guy who played and got an Oscar for that.
He was amazing. And Rocket Man, Elton John.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to ask Calvin if he knows who Elton John is.
We need to do that.
I feel like he'll know who Elton John is.
Probably.
I feel like Elton John, if you don't know who Elton John is, you need a bit of help.
Yeah. But
even somebody who doesn't like music, still lives on this planet, will know who Elton John is. Oh, is it time for my outro?
We go for half an hour, so you can do it.
So this is.
You did the intro, didn't you?
Yeah, I was gonna tease you in.
Okay.
I was gonna tease you in.
Tease
so
me.
Yeah. So hopefully we've covered. Well, what have we learned? What have we established?
I think, in all, music isn't degrading, but it's
evolving in a way.
It's evolving in a way, but it's making it harder for us to grow up enjoying music if it keeps changing as much as it is.
We learned the internet is a massive part of why people are so popular
in the music game, and that older bands should be given a lot more respect.
I agree.
And let's discuss the internet further in the next episode of The Opinionists. So please, like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, please keep listening, because our opinion is the right opinion.
God, do not use that.
Well, we're not using that. We'll never editing.
God, do not use that.
No, we're not.
Do not use that.
I haven't even ended. Okay, so please like, share, subscribe, and keep listening to more.
See ya.
See ya. This has been Lennon
and Mercury.
See you soon.
Peace.